The object, let's see, there were men and there were vehicles. The object was large compared to the size of the house, as far as saying how big it was as a cross and so forth, which I learned later, and it fits. It was approximately 36 feet. We had no idea of what we were looking at, and we kicked things around. In fact, the first thing that we said was, the Air Force sure didn't fly this thing here. What are they doing? Why wouldn't they do it somewhere else? Maybe it's something, even we thought maybe this is something to do with solar energy collection, some sort of a farming, but in any case there was nothing that made sense of its being there instead of being on one of the bases. We had arrived there at about 10:30 in the morning, and when we left it was about 10:30 at night. After we had finished looking at the shafts and seeing everything that could be seen, and it was getting late in the afternoon, we returned to Sodger's house. We didn't leave there until about 10:30 at night because there were some other men that came on the scene that detained us with various questions and so forth.
Air Force or whatever people you saw, were there any right in the close proximity of the object, or was they?
There were men, yes, they were close to it, those that we saw from the hillside, yes.
Okay, so you could say that maybe some were even in touching range or on top of it, or?
In touching range, oh yes.
Okay, all right.
Whatever, this wasn't new that day, that's for sure. They'd had the time to look about, I suppose, feel at ease, but they have this temporary shelter, tent-like building, whatever, put up, and be there with vehicles.
Mm-hmm. And now this is
the early quadrangle.
Okay. Did you personally see any entities, any bodies at all?
No.
But when you had earlier checked the deep freeze at your
when Sadia first arrived, he was of considerable concern that we not go near the deep freeze, that it was contaminated and we might get ill from it.